Trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês.
He hits the second from the line. On defense, Dallas. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin will see how successful they are.
Thanks, Doris.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now Williams. Parsons on the wing for three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Williams against Parker. Parsons on the wing. Plenty of space. Parsons missing again.
And last year we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner, has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
And that about 1 minute into the first quarter. Williams attacking. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Williams has got his first points of the night.
And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title, regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledged that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And Matthews kicks to Williams with some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Aldridge. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Taken away by Williams. Pass break, Dallas. Matthews leading the charge. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Possession.
Dallas ball.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Williams against Parker. Parsons on the wing. Plenty of space. Parsons missing again.
And last year we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner, has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
And that one's good. Parker. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Williams passes to Parsons. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
San Antonio on defense, trailing by 10. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 12. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Duncan high post. Pass to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
A different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Julia. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. And so it's Dallas with Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time frame.
Yeah, and they had a tough first-round opponent in the number 2 seed, Houston. A good old Texas tussle between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
Spurs trailed by 14. Parker outside. He kicks it to Duncan. Left side, Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Yeah, and you know, the Mavs got bounced out by the Rockets in 5 games in round 1. They were able to avoid the sweep, but losing the first 3 was way too much to overcome.
And the Spurs making a change here. Diaz checked in. Matthews with the steal. Parsons against Aldridge. Parsons dishes to Barea. There's the feed to Matthews. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Tony Parker.
And for Dallas in the playoffs, really, it didn't help to have the Rondo drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched against a red-hot Houston team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Felton's checked in. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. 1:33 left to play in the first. Now here's Barea. Right side, Felton. Wide open look. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Felton has got his first basket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Ginobili. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you really got to admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty, he's tough, and he's experienced and skilled.
He's off on the second.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, we could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him. So he's making good use of the extra LBs.
.56 seconds left in the first. Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step. You think he won't or can't blow by you, then suddenly, and you know this, Greg, you're stuck to his hip as he's taking it to the rack for a and one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the grill.
Yeah, you know, Diaw plays with you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way.
Now here's Villanueva, and there's the 3-second violation. Kevin Harris is checked in for J.J. Barea. Spurs trail by 18. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Felton kicks to Harris. Fires the three. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.